everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to the part 2 of this video series. Actually, dalawang parts lang. First video, if you guys haven't watched it yet, please feel free to click the link up here or just go to my description box and click the link in there. So in my last video, we ended with putting an importance to DS-164 mo and how you need to be consistent and be checking it many times even before your interview. And I'm here to continue that point of things kasi sobrang importante talaga, especially on the day of your interview at the US Embassy. So DS-160 form, this is the form that you have to fill out as part of your application. This is not optional, this is a requirement. Ang DS-160 form po, yun po yung form na i-download nyo from their website and then you give your answers to that form. That form is very essential because they will be referring to that form during the interview, and how they ask you questions, yung form na yun, they will have it on hand or on screen. It will be the basis sa mga answers mo. They're going to ask you questions that they've already asked you sa DS-160 form, but that's only because they want to confirm and really watch you as you give your answers if you're really telling the truth. These consuls, these people na nag-i-interview, hindi lang po sila nagtatanong for the sake of compliance. They are actually trying to dissect you, decipher you. So, wag niyo pong maliitin yung DS-160 form. And definitely, wag po kayong maglaya sa DS-160 form. They will still find it out anyway. Sinasabi ko po yan on every single video. And even before the interview, they already had a background check and all that stuff done. So you bringing your papers on the day of the interview is just really for them to confirm and to double check if they need to. In my case, they didn't ask for the folder of requirements na dala-dala ko na mabigat. And that was my case, but that does not mean na hindi nila hihingin yung sa iyo. A lot of people, even during the interview, while naghihintay ako, naririnig ko, nakikita ko, hinihingi yung mga papers na dala nila. Hinihingian sila ng additional proof and meron silang mga pinapakita from their folders. So yung sa akin could not be the same case as you, so you have to be very prepared. Also with the DS-160 form, this can be a tip for you if you want to do it as well, the same way I did. Screenshot ako ng aking own copy so that I do not forget what my answers were. And of course, even if you're being honest, you tend to forget kasi nga, kabado ka na. I've already mentioned this in another video, pero alam ko na overwhelmed kayo kasi yung dati kong video, sinali ko na sa isang video, as in all the information. So, baka na-overwhelm kayo doon and na-overlook niyo yun. So, uulitin ko na lang sa video na ito. On that day, 15 minutes before the interview, nandyan kami sa labas, ako and the rest of the applicants. But not all applicants there are the same department. So, merong US tourist visa, meron namang mga immigrant visa, but everyone is really meant to travel the United States, but just on different types of visas. So, I really didn't talk to people or whatsoever. I just sat there and waited for when the security guard would call us, and as soon as the security guard would say, okay, it's time for this group to go in, you go in line, and then they will ask you for your passport, for your paper, for your confirmation email. Everything that was required to be submitted, hiningi nila right before you even enter the embassy. As far as I remember, even hiningi nila yung old passport. If meron kang old passport, show it to them. And I also brought mine. And they punched a hole on it para hindi dumoble yung passport na ginagamit mo. So once you get inside, you will get into another security, which is where they will have you put all your stuff. Alam niyo yung sa airport, yung parang scanner or x-ray ng mga things. You put your stuff in and then they will have it scanned sa x-ray para makita nila kung ano yung laman. So, you really can't hide anything. But anyway, that's the second security. But right after that, you will be led into an open space where you will be sitting with the other applicants and you have to wait na tawagin sa loob mismo where the interview actually happens. Once it's your turn or it's your batch na papasok na doon, pagpasok nyo, there's another security guard that will go through your stuff, will check you, will will ask for which department are you supposed to go to, non-immigrant or immigrant visa ba. And then when you get there na naman, you will be led into a long line of people. Walang upuan, so you will be standing with everyone else. Patas dun, walang mayaman, walang mahirap. So everyone's gonna be standing in their own post and waiting for their turn. And you are getting closer and closer and closer doon sa mga windows where the interview and all the pre-interview steps actually happen. Once it's your turn, you will be led into the first window where they're gonna ask you to present your documents and they're gonna double check. Bibigyan ka ng instructions, so don't worry, don't be scared. And then they will tell you which window to go. And this is when you actually wait for your turn for the actual interview. Boom! Not trying to scare you. Peace. So, ito yung mga tips ko for the actual interview. How you should be behaving, how you should be talking, how you should present yourself in front of the consul or in front of the person that will interview you. So, pagdating mo dun, you are gonna be right in front of the consul, but merong division in between you, thank God. Merong window which has a little hole kung saan pinapasa yung mga requirements dun. First of all, greet the consul or the interviewer and be calm. Huwag mong ipakita na sobrang takot ka na or sobrang kinakabahan ka na. Just show a pleasing personality. And also, you have to make sure to make an eye-to-eye contact. Huwag yung while you're talking to them like, yes, yes, no. Just look at them in the eye. Huwag naman yung sobrang staring talaga. But at least look at them, showing them that you are talking to them and that you respect them. And also kasi it's a known fact, when a person doesn't make an eye-to-eye contact, it's usually because they're up to something no good. Also be polite because they really appreciate that. Say thank you, say you're welcome. Be listening intently. And like I would always say, be honest and be very sincere. Sabihin nyo yung totoo, ano yung intention nyo nung pupunta doon, sino yung pupuntahan nyo, kung sino man yung nag-provide ng financial statement and financial background or paperwork. There will be instances as well na hindi mo alam ang sagot sa tanong. Not because hindi ka nag-study or not because you didn't do your research, but because hindi mo lang talaga alam na magiging part yun ng conversation nyo. Like in my case, I was also asked if I had relatives there and sabi ko yes, and they asked me where they were and I had no idea. Ang alam ko lang talaga meron akong relatives doon somewhere and they've migrated there years back and I haven't talked to them in ages, in forever. So sabi ko, I don't really know. I don't have connections with them anymore. I'm not connected with them anymore. I don't have contact with them, so I really don't know. And I just said I don't know because I really don't know. That's simple answer, and that is the truth. If in case you get rejected, just still say thank you for giving me the opportunity to be here, thank you for, and I'm not sure if this would be recommended, pero kung ako siguro, if I got rejected, I would ask them, what do you think I should improve, or what do you think is the reason why I am rejected, or may I know why I am rejected so I know what to change or so I can do better next time or something like that. I would probably ask them that question, pero depende na yun sa inyo if ma-reject kayo. But I'm hoping that you will not get rejected, and I really hope that these videos that I'm making will really help you to get approved to go to the United States. And of course, if they accept you, all the more you should say thank you very much. When I was told, okay, you have passed the interview and may I have your passport? Kukunin nila yung passport mo and they will tell you if you've passed, and they will not return your passport right there and then kasi kailangan nilang ipastamp yun with the visa, and then they will just mail it to you. And that is part of what you have paid for, so yun, you have to give them your passport. So fams, that wraps up the two-part series of how to be prepared for your US Embassy interview, and I hope that these videos really helped you or will help you prepare. If you know anyone who needs this, please feel free to recommend my videos to them. And I still have a bunch of other videos on the travel playlist kasi meron mga questions akong natatanggap recently that I've already answered on my past videos. But if meron naman akong na-miss, please leave it in the comment section below. Ask your questions and I will be very happy to answer that on my next upcoming video. Thank you very much for watching, and please do not forget to subscribe to my channel, become part of my family. When we reach 3,000, I am going to do my next giveaway. So I hope to see you on my next one. Thank you very much. Bye!